Hey, what's going on, everybody? Going to be doing a video today on the Rebel 500. As you can see in front of me, I've got some pannier or racks that are going to go in the back of the Rebel. I got these off eBay from the company, I don't know how to pronounce it, Extomer. Anyways, this is obviously a Chinese knockoff company or clone company who's actually done quite well. I've seen a lot of their other stuff that's on Amazon and wherever, I guess. So they're starting to even send out swag, so good for them, I guess. Anyways, these are the racks that came in. They are a gloss black. They were $50 plus $10 shipping, so $60 US. They are made of steel. The welds are not bad. Let's see if I can... They're not amazing, but they're not bad. The one gripe I have is the brackets aren't completely straight. So on this one, you can see from the angle, fairly straight. Or no, that one's a straight one. And that one's got a kick to it. You can see the bend on this one. It's a little further back. Anyway, so I'm gonna straighten it out before I put it on. And we'll go from there, okay? What else did it come with? Mounting hardware, and that's about it. So let's rock and roll. So to remove this, it's Allen wrench, 6 mils. So what you'll see here is me taking the old bolts out. They were pretty stuck in there. There wasn't any sort of like blue or red Loctite, which is good to see, but they were in there pretty good. So what you'll see me do here is I'll spray in some WD-40, which is actually like the gel-based WD-40, so it sticks around a little more. I didn't have any anti-seize on hand, so that's what I used instead. So this bolt on the right was being a pain in my ass. I started to strip by accident, and so I quickly stopped that, grabbed my hammer, and reseated the hex inside. And anyways, that seemed to work just fine to break it loose. So I found this was going in kind of sticky, so I've been using this WD-40 gel-based stuff, and I sprayed it all inside just so everything would go smoothly. Lo and behold, it doesn't go smoothly. What you'll see here is me actually, the bolt on the left-hand side there will actually shear off. And so this is a lesson learned here of buying cheap shit. Yeah, it just sheared right off completely inside there. I'm showing it to you. I couldn't believe it. And we're just like, what? And I didn't even use that much strength or torque on it, and it just broke right off. So now I'm figuring out, okay, well, I guess I'll have to drill this out. Yeah, so full disclosure of drilling here. The aluminum around, obviously the softer metal, the bolt is cheap steel, and so it kept, I even tried to use a punch on it, but it kept kicking off to the side, so I ended up destroying part of the threads, and so I just drilled it out completely and found a bolt that will, you'll have to put the bolt through with a nut on the rear side of it, which I checked. There's lots of clearance for that, so there's really no issues in doing that, but it's just, not ideal. So here's the picture of the sheared bolt that broke off on me. I still can't believe it, to be quite honest with you. You know what? This goes to show buying cheap shit will get you, nowhere fast. So next picture here is the angle. So if you look left and right, the angles on these brackets are not even. They're different angles, and so what happens is they'll sit at different heights, or at a different height. And so the bag actually kicks out at a different angle, and it actually is at a different height altogether. So absolute garbage in my opinion. I'm gonna have to take the time to get a torch and rebend these angles to the correct angles. Thankfully, the seller on eBay has refunded me fully for this, and I don't have to send it back. But you know, you get what you pay for, and this is a good lesson I've learned today, that buying cheap shit on eBay isn't always the best thing to do. Anyways, hopefully this is helpful to other people who are considering buying these. Buy a reputable brand. Don't buy a clone.